Hey, Todd Usher with Addison Homes, and today we're going to talk about the framing quality check. So we're in one of our homes that has just completed framing. Our framers are almost done, and we're doing our very detailed, in-depth framing quality check. The purpose of covering the frame check is twofold. One, this is a training tool for our team to understand the ins and outs and details of a frame check. Two, to educate our clients and our customers on exactly what we do to ensure the best quality of their home. We design our homes, we have them structurally engineered so that we can deliver the absolute greatest value for probably the largest single investment in our customers' lives. And we take that very seriously. One of the things that we do in our frame check is we follow checklists, processes and procedures. I'm a pilot, I fly airplanes. I use a checklist every time I go into the air. Even though I've done it hundreds and hundreds of times, the checklist is critical to ensure that I don't miss any details that could potentially be a life or death miss. Here in building a home, not so crucial, not so much a life and death issue, but our checklists guide us through to ensure that we check every item that we've deemed crucial to the quality of the home we're building. So you'll see today I have my iPad and I have my framing checklist on the iPad. Some of our employees on our team will use a printed checklist, but most of us are digital and we have access to all of our quality checklists on an iPad, a Surface Pro, or even our smartphone. So we've got the technology in the field to ensure that we can follow the exact same process when we check quality on our jobs every time, the same way, and we don't miss a beat. From the standpoint of quality control when we're building homes, there are a couple of key quality control checks. Actually, there are more than a couple. One of the most critical is the foundation check. We got to make sure the foundation's right before we start framing and building on top of it. But the second most critical quality check is the framing quality check. This is the structure and the bones of the house. We've got to make sure that everything is right and that everything is done just as our structural engineering plans show and require. And the frame check is the opportunity we have as a team to catch any quality deficiencies and correct them before they get more expensive to make right. It's at this point that we're able to check all of the structure of the house, make sure it complies with code and with our structural engineering plans, as well as address anything that might result in a cosmetic issue, such as a bowed stud or a twisted stud that might result in a hump in the sheetrock or a hump in the trim. We want to check and make sure we don't have any bowed studs, and that if we do have some, which is inevitable, that we correct those and get everything straight before we progress with our rough-end mechanicals.